Morning, my beautiful friends. How are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Motivational Monday. How are you? How was your weekend? Where are you at today? So, I did some running around this morning, and that's why my live is when it's at. That's why my hair is up. And, it made me stop and think after doing some running around this morning. Mom and Dad and I went for a beautiful breakfast out, just the three of us, and spending time with Mom and Dad where they're at right now in life, in their late 70s. Every day is a privilege, and I know this, but how often do we circle back and appreciate all of this? And today's Motivational Monday isn't about my parents, it's about my journey. So many of you have been following me. Some of you have ebbed and flowed into my life. Some of you have been following me for years. But I want you to imagine this scenario with me for just a second, okay? Take a deep breath in. Now imagine having a headache. Okay, so just think about a headache. Having a headache so bad that you go to the hospital. Okay, the hospital keeps you. They keep you for a week. They medicate you. They try to help you understand the problem, why your headache is so bad. And all of a sudden you discover that your blood pressure is extremely high and that you need a lot of medicines. Okay. Hello, my beautiful friends. Thank you for joining me. So this has happened, right? So you've got a headache, you go to the hospital, you're on these medicines, you're kept in for the week. They're trying to identify what's wrong. Your life kind of changes right there and right then. So, all right, now we're going to fast forward a little bit, and you still can't go to work. It's been, that's right, kind of paused it. It's been a couple of months now, and you're still on a medical sick leave as life is trying to figure things out. So you're not working, you're resting, you're healing, you're in a space of confusion because you just don't know. And you fast forward a couple of extra months, and actually when you leave the hospital with a cane, okay? And you fast forward a couple of months to discover that your job lets you go. So they permanently laid you off. They amalgamated with a different location, which is the only way to make a layoff legal when you're on sick leave. So you don't have that worry, that concern, that what if on your mind, right? That's been eliminated. Somebody keeps on sending me love. Thank you. And so now you don't have that job. Now the only thing that you have on your mind is your health, but trying to get a source of income. So you decide to sell your house. You put your house up on the market, you speak to your tenants, and a year later, there's still a problem there. There's still resistance in this area. A year later, or almost a year later, you're still trying to figure out what's wrong with your head, why you have inflamed nerves, which medicines you should be on, and how you're handling your day. And here's the thing. That moment when you went to the hospital, everything changed. Everything unpackaged, everything unfolded, everything changed from that moment that you decided to go in and take care of yourself because you couldn't take it anymore. So what happened to you? Where are you at now? What does this journey look like? And, going from 1 pill a day to 10 plus pills a day, plus having naturopathic medicines to help get you through, understanding that your body is your temple, understanding that you cannot rush the process, understanding that this is all happening for a bigger reason. And did somebody just send me 3 roses? Oh my goodness. I'm live on TikTok and I'm live on Facebook right now. It just feels so good to be sharing this. So guys, this has been my story for the last year. This has been my story. And I am still sitting in limbo with selling my house. I'm still trying to figure out how to build my business and take care of myself, which is where my Essentially You group has come into play. Because once a week I go live in this group. And then for those that have purchased the coaching component, it's 1 hour a month for a year, right? So this works for me. This is part of my story. My story, my life briefly, no, quite, not briefly, but almost a year ago, and this is why I'm bringing this up now, because pretty soon it's going to be a year, and we're going to notice over the next couple weeks that my previous videos have changed and my motivation has changed, and maybe something has changed in my mindset. But, trying to find a source of income and building my business and believing in myself when everything fell out of place. That, my friends, is Motivational Monday. That, my friends, is pulling yourself through a dark time. That, my friends, is helping you understand that this is all a part of your journey, and this helps you become the person that you are. We have to sometimes start all over from the beginning. We have to sometimes take a different route. I was being rerouted. I completely agree with that. I was not where I was meant to be in so many different places. My physical health, my mental health, my body was exhausted. I wasn't treating it the way I wanted to be treating it. And then I was in an environment where I wasn't thriving. So no wonder I went to the hospital with a headache. No wonder my blood pressure was up to 222. So I'm showing up with you as a life coach, wanting to ask you, have you ever felt these things? Have you ever wondered why this is happening? And taken a long time to get through the other side of the mountain, and then more things hit and more things hit and more things hit, and you can barely come up for air, and you spend a period of time crying, and then you spend a period of time talking about it. And that's the trick. You need to let it go. You need to trust, and you need to completely enjoy the journey as you're trying to make it through the other end. So you set your intentions out already, right? You've prayed, you've asked, you've begged, you've manifested or tried to manifest for life to be different than the way it is right here, right now, in this moment. And there's been major progress over the year, right? On so many levels. There's been major progress. But you're not done. Your story's not done. Building your business isn't done. Taking care of yourself isn't done. The finances haven't fallen back into place yet. You are really at a point of rebirth and regrowth. And there's a couple of pieces of magic that'll help keep you motivated. It's okay. First things first, if you're not motivated today. It is totally okay. It is okay if you are motivated and you lose that throughout the morning. That's progress, right? Showing up for yourself, doing your hair, doing your makeup, that's motivation. That's going to help get you to that next high, because dopamine is what we need in our lives. Having a hot shower, refreshing, and then taking action and doing the work. But when you take action and you do the work, you need to set your intentions and then let it be. Let it be for however it unfolds. And I'm just trying to read this, but how about I put my glasses on? You are absolutely right. You can feel what you need to feel. Just don't get stuck in it. And it is so easy, my friends, to get stuck in it when you don't see the process or the progress, when you don't feel the healing, when you know that your day still incorporates resting for 2 or 3 hours. But what else does it give you? If you circle back to the beginning of this, it gives me time with my aging parents. It gives me an opportunity to reflect on the person I am becoming. It gives me a chance to really take care of myself in all levels and not surfacely take care of myself because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm not checking the boxes to check the boxes anymore. It is 10:30 or so on a Monday morning, and I had breakfast with my parents today. How cool is that? I've started to hand knit a blanket. How cool is that? I can literally do that outside while my grandson is playing. So yes, I'm trying to build my business still and pick it back up to where it was when everything shut down. And I'm not just talking the COVID shutdown. I had to start from scratch when my personal training studio got closed. Not got closed, but was closed, right? Because of COVID. And then I wrote so many books and I got so involved and I did all of this work. How many books did I write over 2 years? I co-wrote 4 books. I co-wrote 4 chapters. I wrote my Getting Started guide, my quarterly planner, which I both use daily, and my Your Story Matters book. I did all of that in a couple of 2 years, built a foundation, completed my life coaching, and am now rebuilding in an arena where people need to hear this story. People need to hear that life isn't easy. And how are you getting through to the other end? How many times do you reach out and tell people your story and you're repeating over and over and over again what it is that you don't want? See, life is showing me contrast right now. And through the contrast, it's showing me moments of what I want more of. And that's what my wish is for you today on Motivational Monday. Can you see the contrast? And throughout that contrast, can you appreciate that this is contrast and this is not part of your every single day? This isn't going to be part of your future. This is part of the process. And we need to sit back and trust the process, my friends. All right. I am sending you so much love and joy today. I really appreciate you watching. If you liked anything from today, please comment, follow, like. That way more of the viewers can see this. You know I show up for Motivational Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Check-In Friday, where we put all of the pieces together and see how your life is currently working for you. Is it as amazing as you want it to be? Or are there some areas where you want to flip that script? And if there are, you definitely want to follow me for ongoing daily inspiration, not just about my story, but about other people's stories through my podcasts and how through all of this you can still show up. You can still somehow show up for yourself. You can dress nice. You can, again, do your hair and makeup. You can show up with the best of intentions. You can meditate first. I was telling my mom this morning how much meditating daily has helped me. You know, I found and got comfortable with spirituality through this journey. There are so many wins. Respect for yourself and for your family health and all of the best for you. Thank you, my darling. And Kosovo, beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. And that's it, guys. I really, really, really appreciate all of your love today and every day. And keep shining your beautiful light. Oh, by the way, before I give you love and kisses, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, because there are so many of these videos there. The link is in the link in my bio. Have an amazing day.